We're now on page 23, still Yiddish sounds. We'll now do the pronouncing exercise. Sentences 1 through 10 are taken from lesson 1 where they are translated, so you can look up the meaning of these sentences, the translation, in lesson 1. Number 1. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read the notes first, and then we're going to try and pronounce it. So with the R sound, do not use the English R. With the L, it's the light L, so it's L, distinguished from the dark L, L. The stress is on the next to last syllable throughout. Okay, now let's read it. Erste Lektie. Erste Lektie. As you can see, the word erste has two syllables. Erst, erste, erste. So it falls on the second from the last, which is this one. Erste Lektie. Erste Lektie. So the L is a soft L. Number 2. The N in Yidden is syllabic, so it has two syllables, and the L is a lowercase l, so it's a dark L. Yidden in alle Länder. Yidden in alle Länder. Number 3. The I sound is pronounced similar to I in fine, but a little bit shorter. So I. And million, in the word million, the stress is indicated here by this little accent, so it falls on the last syllable, not on the second from the last, as the rule is. So let's read this. Jeden seinen Heint a Volk von 13 Millionen. Again, jeden seinen Heint a Volk von 13 Millionen. Number 4. The oi sound is pronounced like oi in boy, but shorter. Kontinenten has 4 syllables, and stress is not indicated, so we are just going to assume that it falls on the second from the last. So it will be kontinenten, so it falls on nen, because t is also syllabic, so it's kontinenten, right? Okay, so let's try to read this. Yidden wohnen auf alle Kontinenten. Again. Yidden wohnen auf alle Kontinenten. Note I said off instead of af because it's dialectic. So let's read this with the standard Yiddish in mind. Yidden wohnen auf alle Kontinenten. Number 5. A is pronounced like A in vain, and observe the stress where it's indicated. So take a look where the stresses are, right? See that there's a uppercase L, so it indicates a softer L. So let's read this. Number 5. In Amerika, in Europa, in Asia, in Afrika, und in Australia. Again. In Amerika, in Europa, in Asia, in Afrika, und in Australia. Number 6. We only have one word here that has a stress that falls outside the regular rule, and that's Amerika, right? So let's read this. Über a Hälfte von alle Jiden wohnen heint in Amerika. Note I put in the softer L here, so let's do it with the way it's written and not with the softer L. because I get mixed up with my dialect and with the standard Yiddish. Once again, none of this, the pronunciation is not indicated in the text. It's not indicated in the letters. You just have to learn it with your ears or by memory. You just memorize it. Okay, number 6 again. Über a Hälfte von alle Jiden wohnen heint in Amerika. Über a Hälfte von alle Jiden wohnen heint in Amerika. Now, note about this article a is that it's not preceded by a vowel, it's in the beginning of the word, so it merges with the previous word, so it becomes über a Hälfte. It's not über a Hälfte, it's über a Hälfte. And I actually merged all three of them together into one, über a Hälfte, because this is where the stress falls logically. If you know the meaning of the sentence, it means over half, and then it goes on. So over half, and that's why it falls here, and we merge this, and it becomes one long word, über a Hälfte. Number 7, note there's a uppercase L, so that in transcription it indicates a softer sound, L, and there's a stress that falls outside the rule. So, über 5 Millionen Jiden wohnen in die Vereinigten Staaten. Again, über 5 Millionen Jiden wohnen in die Vereinigten Staaten. Now, note we have the word Yidden and Staaten, and they both are syllabic, the dn and n. You have to sing them a little bit. So, über 5 Millionen Jiden wohnen in die Vereinigten Staaten. Number 8. In New York wohnen über 2 Millionen Jiden. Again, in New York wohnen über 2 Millionen Jiden. Number 9. Andere jiddische Centers seien Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Detroit. Andere jiddische Centers seien Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Detroit. Number 10. Note the pronunciation of ch sound. Yiddish is die Sprach von Jiden in a Sach Länder. Yiddish is die Sprach von Jiden in a Sach Länder. Number 11. Note that how zogt is pronounced. It's not zogt, it's zogt. It's not zoggen, it's zoggen. It's not morgen, it's morgen. So let's read this. Was sagt ihr? Wir sagen Guten Morgen. Again. Was sagt ihr? Wir sagen Guten Morgen. Number 12. Note that haben is not pronounced haben, but haben and gegeben. So the N sound changes to the M sound. Haben gegeben. Sie haben uns gegeben a Matone. Sie haben uns gegeben a Matone. Number 13. The G sound must be distinctly pronounced. Moshe is noch a jung Jingel. Again. Moshe is noch a jung Jingel.